Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the Imperial British campaign in Man the Guns. We've got a lot of aces flying in the skies, as you will note. Oh, I missed one. I think apart from that one guy, literally every other air wing over Spain has an ace. There are some over the channel that currently don't. I could add all of those as well. You know what? Give me 1 second here. We are, of course, engaged in a glorious invasion of Spain right now. It's going rather well, though I say so myself. And, yeah, life's pretty good, really. Life's going well. We are managing to push in against vastly superior numbers being deployed by our enemies. This mechanic, by the way, this ace mechanic, it just breaks down when you have this many planes. Really, it's quite dull. Okay, there we go. One more here, because he's died. And yeah, dead aces appear in this list. I'm not looking for dead people. I don't care about these people. Alright, there we go. Oh, no, he was somewhere else, apparently. No show doesn't unassigned. There we go. Okay. We're ready. We could be running some air supply into this region, which I will start doing. Can they reach from here? No, they could reach from here though. So I will have a few of them start doing that to help out with our supply situation here. I'm also going to deploy some bombers. And I think I'm going to fly them out of southern Britain. Perhaps here? Because I think we will have some heavy bombers now, right? Yeah, we got a few. We can probably field about 8 wings, which is pretty nice. So once they've deployed, we're going to start bombing southern France in a massive and fairly brutal bombing campaign, considering they are my ally. We're going to need to deploy them from maybe here. Got room for some more planes over there in Sardinia. Yeah, we're going to start bombing southern France in order to damage their infrastructure and restrict the incoming supply the Germans will be benefiting from. As you can see, many of them over here are suffering from huge attrition, which is probably in large part because I have been there's been so much combat here. It's going to be damaging their supply lines, and this very narrow connection to Bilbao is going to be exacerbating the problem for them there. We are going to be able to cut off a few German divisions here, it looks like, which is always nice. Okay, in the south, let's see what we can do to push in here from a nice number of directions, and then straight into these mountains for the pocket would be my ambition. Ooh, it looks like I might be able to pull it off. Those are a bunch of infantry divisions melting before my armor, and I can open up another avenue of attack from down here. Fantastic news. Where did I put those new tanks? They are in the right... Yeah, they're in the right one. Good. They could do with a tank symbol. That one will do. Anything with that kind of shield shape is the official tank symbol of the Commonwealth Army. Okay, up here. Looks like I was pushing for another pocket here. I don't remember trying to establish a pocket here, but heck, I'll go for it. If it looks like it's going to work, which it might, I'm going to cut off a few tanks from the eastern push and bring them over as well. Try and help out, maybe. Some amphibious tanks as well could help. Yeah, we're driving them back pretty quickly. They are piercing my armor divisions. Why is that? Okay, the armor value on these divisions is not quite as high as it could be, and their 69 piercing is just high enough to break through it. That's unfortunate, but it looks like we're going to overcome them anyway. Look at that, 1,200 attack. That is absurd. That's a great bonus. Look at that, 52% from commander skill. This guy is a beast. He's a legend. You get under said legend. Need to have all our tanks assigned correctly. And we are cutting in here. Oh, they appear to have broken us here, though. Let's move a few defensive units in there and here to be able to recover the situation there. Did we break them here? We did. Now they're just sending in some reinforcements, but that's okay. We'll break them too. We're almost in there. There we go. Now we've got the pocket established. Let's wipe out the innards, as you could say. As long as we can hold it open here, which it looks like we are going to be able to, at least long enough to actually exterminate those inside the pocket. Magnificent. Magnificent. Give me a little bit of assistance here. Let's crush that open. It's just hills. Really ought to be able to cut in here. They are piercing us again. Perhaps diverting... Oh, I've got transports in the wrong place in this list. Perhaps diverting some more production towards comets. I mean, we have got 50 factories on it, but yeah, with 29,000 upgrades waiting in a queue, it's going to take a while. That's for sure. Okay, aerial mine laying has been unlocked at the same time as the pressure mine. I think I will just... We don't really need to mine sweep with bombers. Avoiding mines, you don't hit your own mines, I'm pretty sure, so that's not a big deal to me. Torpedo reveal chance against the Japanese. I can see that being useful on our large raiding fleets. Other than that, we've done on naval tech, apart from a bit of tech. Let's get some more sub-tech to help starve out the Japanese seems appropriate. And we are going to be able to get that pocket just as soon as we finish this move, which is in 3 hours. There we go. Nice. Crush these guys. Keep pushing that line. We're looking pretty good. Their supply is getting worse and worse. Okay, those bombers are now all deployed. We'll run them out of Sardinia. We're going to want to move our fighters out. These guys are going the Tyrrhenian. Most of them could fight from here. Less effectively, but it's the price we're going to pay, I think. They've got pretty... I mean, the good ones have excellent range. That'll work. As soon as those bombers arrive, hopefully some of our allied planes in that base will clear out, make things a bit easier for us. Look at the numbers we're facing here. It's a very, very large number of allied... well, I mean, they are allied, but to each other. Huge number of Axis troops arrayed against us. It's... see what we can do to cut in here. It's going to be a big pocket. If we can break them there. Oh yeah, that's looking juicy. They're attacking me with their best divisions, holding that open, which is going to de-org them. An immediate full assault is called for. Oh, hello. Actually, I think up here may have more future to it as a target. Perhaps here as well. Drive it open. Look at that. Having some success here. Obviously, we're not getting any penalty. It's just a small river, looks like, giving us 0 penalties, which is lovely. You guys can press on up there as well. As long as we have some local infantry to hold off and not give us the multiple combats penalty, that looks like this is going to be a very successful push and pocket there. It's going to be very, very nice indeed. We have important decisions available. What is it? It is public recognition of the Mexican exile government. You know what? No. I think we're okay on that one. We want the Mexican exile government to lose legitimacy. Let's divert our river crossing tanks and main tanks a bit further north. What do we got going on here? Right, you guys should be in that army, but you really ought to be spread more evenly along the line, and you should be under this gentleman right here on that attack. Now you, let's just quickly re-establish your front line so it's all good and proper. There we go. Good. Okay, are we going to be able to cross here? Certainly looks like we are. Oh, ho, ho, that number's ticking up at a rate that makes me very happy. There we are. Ah, damn, there's a serious defense on the other side, though. Well, I got more tanks, and I got more marines. It's only planes. So I have high hopes that we're going to be able to break in there. Ooh, look at that. Extremely low organization on a lot of those divisions. We are breaking them already. Yep, and nearly, come on. And yes, we broke them. Obviously, they're going to get some reinforcements in there before we can actually move there, but we've got some more local tanks. Let's get them prioritized on accomplishing this pocket. Bring them north. Good, because there's not even any victory points in here, and Portugal's not going to give them military access. So, we could also invite Portugal to the Allies, I think. Or does someone have to Is that the McDonald proposal? No. Maybe we already invited Portugal to the Allies? I don't remember having done so. Don't seem to have an option to get them in. Perhaps I'm missing it, but I don't think I am. Alright, drive them back. Come on. Air-wise, we are now looking at green air over here, which is great. We only have about 25% more planes than them. We're still looking at lovely green air because of our aces. Our mission efficiency is 90%, which is very, very nice indeed. Obviously, capturing those local air bases has seriously crippled their ability to get decent efficiency when they oppose me. There we go, splitting into two different groups here. One set of tanks to defend, one to attack. Very small force left to oppose me, and we've probably already completed the move. So as soon as that battle ends, wait for it. 0 hours. So they just have to be not under attack for 1 hour. Ah! More reinforcements got there just before they could. They just have to be not under attack for a single hour before new enemies arrive to defend. Come on. More and more trying to go out there. It looks like the anti-pocketing AI has not kicked in somehow down here, which is, I mean, great, but strange. Let's begin counterattacks to try and deter them from attacking me here, so that I can actually complete this pocket. We're so close. I will not have this taken from me. You guys hold. Go north. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, just futile attacks. Ow. Oh, we actually won this one here. Yeah, just futile attacks. And give me one here as well. Okay, now we're attacking all of the tiles that neighbor this one, which means no one should be able to begin an offensive here, which means we got the pocket. Let's go. That is superb. Hell yes. Okay. Now, it's a simple matter of closing it, and obviously we need to hold it open. So call off those less than bright attacks. They have got one supply in there. Don't spend it all in one place. Spain has also capitulated. Okay, we need to reassess the situation. No, there's no way. Oh, because of a landing in Barcelona. Nice. No, there's no way we're going to be able to cut through this line and take advantage of the fact we have brief control over this northern area. I don't think. But yeah, certainly going to muck with their supply for a second here. So let's see what we can do to push forwards during this brief period of chaos that they will currently be experiencing. And if we can move in and exploit it, it's a bit... I mean, the number of front lines here is a bit, it's a bit tough, I'll grant you. We can move north, secure this area, get that air base. We're going to be in a good shape. And yeah, if we can drive this pocket. I'm not going to wait for this pocket to bleed out, I don't think. I don't have, or to put it another way, ain't nobody got time for that. So we're going to see what we can do to immediately start crushing them back from all directions here. Yeah, push there. Nice. Portugal, you don't just want to join the Allies normally, do you? No, they are neutral foreign policy, so they are never going to accept that. These amphibious tanks can go cover my other tanks up here. That would be grand. And we did break through here. Ooh, potential. Potential. If I could break them here, that could be another quite large number of Axis troops pocketed. The Italians were at, what was it? I think it was 3.8 million casualties. I think we've inflicted about 2 million casualties on them so far. So before these pockets were closed, we have inflicted, we've inflicted 8.6 million casualties on Germany. That's absurd. 8.6 million there, and 3.7 million against Italy. Let's see what that number goes up to after the end of the Italian campaign, because I suspect it's going to be quite a lot higher. There's an overrun in the north, first of many, no doubt. The low supply debuff on the enemy's stats is going to become something that you just cannot sustain. And they'll get 0 organization regen. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath. And there we go. We have now actually cut off these guys. And another big overrun there. So let's go for broke here. Extend these front lines all the way up. Okay, and we kind of need to kill them here just to simplify the freaking frontline situation. It's a bit anarchistic, that's for sure. How are we doing over here? It's possible. It's possible that we could make some progress here. This would obviously be the most valuable bit of land to take straight away. If we could cut up here to Bilbao, we'd put them in a absolutely untenable situation. I want to keep cutting north so they can't get supply from Coruna. Coruna looks like it's relatively poorly defended, so there's a real possibility that we might be able to break them there and eliminate the possibility of them getting reinforcements from that direction at all, ever again. Free military factories. Well, we're not going to spend it on anything that costs steel, so give me another 20 factories on bombers, please. Finland is now ready to supply the war effort. Okay, we're down 200 steel. We need to do something about that. Almost all of it would be being spent on sterlings, which are not currently a critical priority. So I'm not devastated about it, honestly. Without those convoys reserved for the invasion, we only need one factory on them, one line on them. In fact, I'm going to reduce it a bit down. Yeah, good. Okay, cutting in here very nicely. The pocket is being closed slowly but steadily. With them being unable to regain any organization because of the lack of supply, they're obviously gonna crumble before us. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Okay, in here, just cut north. Ooh, they're dangerously close to reconnecting in the north. Let's launch a northern strike with some of these guys. I really don't want these guys to get away. Let's have some of these tanks cut that way. One of my tanks here, I think, is unlikely to be able to accomplish the task I'm about to set him, but let's try. No, not going to happen. In that case, come east and help us cut through here before those reinforcements from the other side arrive. Okay, and we've got these guys down to one province. Let's just finish them off. There they go. And here, I want to see attacks from every angle, maximum frontage, maximum simultaneous deorging. Okay, they have reconnected here, but it looks like I'm going to be able to cut that connection almost immediately with this attack here, and then we can try and drive south here. Good. We will be establishing. Actually, probably won't bother establishing any. I will bother. We'll establish some port garrisons here, not least because they'll work as military police, apart from anything else. So, you know, it seems fine. Have we broken them here? Really? We actually have. That's extremely impressive. Let's drive north with some more of these tanks. Impressive work of our troops. I mean, I'm not just trying to pat myself on the back. Head east with these guys. And let's begin the offensive here that will end this particular pocket. You guys can help out. More frontage, the better. We're the ones doing the damage with the anti-air right now. And the raiding here will no doubt, be claiming many lives as they attempt to retreat via these ports. Superb news. Yeah, that cut-off from the west is established. Good. Okay, you tanks deployed over here. Let's see you take La Coruna. The rest of them can just redeploy down here. And there goes that pocket. Wow. Once I saw those Italians pouring over the Pyrenees, I was concerned. I thought, oh, maybe this Spanish invasion won't go so well. Oh baby, how wrong I was. I think it's time to train some military police. We're gonna want a Spanish detachment of those lads pretty soon. Let's be seeing La Coruna under our control, please. Get my lovely tank models in there. And yeah, if we break them here and here, we're going to have another sizable pocket established. And those breaks are not looking at all unlikely. But they've already been established here, but the reinforcements are pouring in. Meanwhile, we were driven back a step on our attack on La Coruna, but now we've got some properly orged up tanks arriving on the front. I think that will never happen again in that area. Look like we're going to be able to break through here just with a single tank division, and we have 3. Nice. Okay, and let's get some attacks going in here. Good. It's a big province to break, but we'll launch a simultaneous attack, north and south, to help with that. Looking pretty good, must say. I want to split this so we can get maximum frontage on both attacks. Get a marine advantage in here, giving that multiple combats. That's what I'm talking about. We've broken them. Now we just have to actually enter the province, and we're not under constant counterattack, so it looks like we are going to manage that. In a day, they've reinforced again. Probably guys were driving out of Burgos. Burgos itself has now fallen. That's a lot of divisions encircled. And the beeline to the port here is going to leave all these guys encircled as well. Excellent news. The total mineage is going to leave them in a very bad spot. In terms of actually trying to retreat, because their navies are going to move so slowly because of the mines, which is going to leave us, there's the pocket, it's going to leave us in a easy pickings kind of situation. Let's just wrap up this pocket, and then I'm going to call it a part. Wow, what an extremely successful episode. We absolutely crushed their resistance in Spain then. I'm almost tempted, and this would be the min-maxy way to play, but I'm not going to do it. We just pull back at this point. We just, you know, we put some men in each port, and then we fall back to all the ports. They refill Spain, and then we cut them off and wipe them out in each again, and then we just repeat until there's no more axis. But I think that would be A, extremely gamey, and B, a not very good viewing entertainment. If that becomes the only way to win the series, of course I'll do it. But I don't think it will be. And there we go, pocket established. Alrighty then. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a great pleasure. Let's take a look at those casualty counts to top off the episode. Holy hell. We did an extra about, what were they at? 7.8. So that's about another 1.3? No, 2.3 million casualties. No, yeah, 1.3 million casualties against the Germans, and about another million against the Italians. Nice. Absolute decimation. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, in terms of our next play, pushing them back to this river, definitely a good idea, but we'll do that in the next episode. Until then, thank you very, very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.